Rich Mind Code. Reprogram your mind for wealth and success. This is the channel where we turn thoughts into power, and that power into an extraordinary life. You're not here by accident. You're here for a reason. Within you, there's a force that wants to move forward, grow, and rise to new levels. If you feel that the time has come to awaken the unlimited potential that lives inside you, this is your space, where brave minds begin their transformation. Your journey to freedom begins now. Imagine for a moment that everything in your life could change with a single decision. The decision to reprogram your mind. Your mind, that silent wonder that sees everything, interprets everything, creates everything. Because yes, the human mind is the master key to success and wealth. Everything great in life begins like this. Not with luck, not with connections, not with inherited money. It begins with an idea, a spark, a thought that refuses to die, an inner voice whispering, there's something more for you, and it's inside you. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you've been through, because it's not your past that defines your future. It's your mindset. And when that mindset aligns with purpose, desire, and certainty, it becomes unstoppable, more powerful than talent, more influential than money, more transformative than any circumstance. Your mind opens invisible doors, and this journey we begin today is an invitation to transform your way of thinking, and with it, your entire reality. What is the Rich Mind Code? It's not a set of theories. It's a map, a living guide to reprogram yourself, to release inherited limitations, to build a new identity based on vision, clarity, and abundance. Many people think success is a matter of luck, but those who've lived it from the inside will tell you without filters, it wasn't luck. It was vision. It was conviction. It was mindset. Successful people don't wait. They create. They act as if they already are successful. And that certainty transforms their reality. The difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary one isn't in what you have. It's in what you think, in what you believe you deserve, and in how you program your mind every day. And if you're wondering, why can this message change your life? Because you're not here to survive. You're here to thrive, to break molds, to become the person you already feel, deep inside, you were meant to be. We're going to dismantle beliefs. We're going to build a new mind, a powerful mind, a mind that works with you, not against you. Because you weren't born for a life of limits. This is the moment. This is the beginning. This is your code. And the door, only you can open it. All success begins in the mind. Your mind operates like an invisible system, like a code, a program that runs day and night. And whether you realize it or not, it's writing your life. Before any external result, there is an internal pattern. Before money, there's the mindset that attracts it. Before achievement, there's the vision. Before change, there's the thought. But here comes the uncomfortable truth. No one taught us this. Since childhood, we were programmed with phrases like, "You can't," "Money corrupts," "Don't think too highly of yourself," "Better to settle." Those phrases were repeated so much they became law. They became a system, and that system became your mental prison. But hear this with your soul. Every code can be rewritten, and if you reprogram your mind, you reprogram your destiny. How is your mind programmed? There are three key elements that define everything. 1. Repetition. What you repeat becomes reality. Your mind doesn't distinguish between truth and repetition. If you repeat it, it believes it. 2. Emotion. Emotionally charged thoughts get etched like fire in stone. That's how trauma works. But so do dreams. 3. Mental images. The subconscious doesn't understand logic. It understands images. That's why what you visualize with intensity tends to manifest. If every day you think, "I can't," "I'm not good enough," "I'll never have enough," you are writing lines of code that your mind will execute without objection, and life, obediently, will respond. 3 mental principles that build reality. Asterisk what you believe, you create. Your beliefs are lenses. If you believe everything is hard, you'll see obstacles. If you believe everything is possible, you'll see paths. Asterisk the mind doesn't question, it obeys. It doesn't judge whether something is good or bad. It just accepts what you give it. Asterisk, you are the programmer. You're not a victim of the system. You can rewrite it. It's not just about positive thinking. It's about thinking with power. Your current reality is just a reflection of your past thoughts, and your future reality will reflect what you think today. You don't need to change the world, just the mental code you operate in. And now, are you ready to rewrite it? Because if so, let's talk about the burning desire, the spark that ignites wealth. Because every achievement begins with desire, but not just any desire. It's that fire that burns without permission, that urge for more, to be more, to live better, to achieve the impossible. True wealth doesn't come from money. It comes from longing, from purpose, from a vision you can't ignore. And that desire is your starting point. How do you recognize a true desire? It's what haunts you even when you try to forget it. It's that idea that returns in silence, like a promise from the soul. It's that dream that doesn't fade even if no one else understands it. Authentic desire doesn't come from lack. It comes from expansion. It's not, I want money because I don't have it. It's, I desire abundance because I came to grow, to serve, to leave a mark. When your desire becomes strong, clear, and consistent, your mind starts working for you. You start seeing solutions where you once saw limits. Your energy changes. Your focus sharpens. Your intuition activates. And to show you this isn't theory, let me share with you part of the real story of Lori Grainer, who once said, "When no one believed in me, not even the bank, I clung to an idea so crazy, it ended up changing my entire life." She remembers being in her apartment with more determination than money, dreaming of inventing something that could help people. Her environment was far from entrepreneurial. No one in her family had ever started a business. She didn't even know where to begin. But something inside her screamed there had to be a way to create her own path, even if everyone else thought it was impossible. She had no connections, no funds, no experience, only faith. The first big blow came when she applied for a loan and was denied. "You have no credit, no guarantees, no proven product," they told her. She left with a lump in her throat. But instead of giving up, she took her few savings and started making her first product by hand, a jewelry organizer. She slept 3 hours, worked 20, and cried in secret. She went to fairs where no one stopped at her stand, invested in marketing campaigns that didn't work, and faced moments where she had nothing left to reinvest. But she remained stubborn, obsessed with improving and learning. One day, that little invention made it to QVC, and she sold over $2 million in minutes. The same woman who couldn't get a $1,000,000 loan was now selling millions. Today, people know her as the Queen of QVC, or from Shark Tank. But few know that it all began with sleepless nights, slammed doors, and silent tears. It wasn't magic. It was resilience. It was faith. It was pain turned into strength. And yes, she cried in silence many times, but she never stopped moving. No one is going to hand you success. But if you fight for it every day, even when you have no strength, one day it will all be worth it. Lori Grainer. That's the true meaning of burning desire. That's the energy that opens paths, that moves mountains, that transforms destinies. Now tell me, what are you desiring so strongly that you can no longer ignore it? If you can answer that question with honesty, then you've already lit the spark. And if you feed that spark with action, visualization, and faith, manifestation won't be an option. It will be a consequence. Remember, desire without action is illusion. Desire with direction is creation. Write it down. Visualize it. Act as if you've already achieved it. Every entrepreneur, athlete, inventor began with a burning desire, a decision, a creative obsession. They didn't know how, but they knew they had to do it, and that was enough. In addition to desire, they had unshakable faith and certainty, because as Napoleon Hill said, faith is the chemical element which, when combined with desire, gives birth to power. Faith, you can't see it, but you feel it. You can't touch it, but it transforms everything. It's not religion. It's mental certainty. It's emotional conviction. It's that voice that says, "It's already mine, even if I can't see it yet." First you believe, then you see. How do you cultivate faith? Asterisk repeat with emotion. Your subconscious hears your voice. Asterisk visualize daily. Make it so real in your mind, it becomes inevitable. Asterisk remember your past wins. Use your story as evidence of your power. Asterisk surround yourself with vision, not doubt. Faith isn't passivity. Faith is action with certainty. It's moving forward even when there are no guarantees. It's acting because you know who you are and where you're going. And when fear shows up, activate your faith. Because where there is faith, there is no space for fear. Build your path of certainty. Asterisk believe in yourself before results arrive, before the world sees it. Asterisk speak like you've already achieved it. Asterisk walk like you've already arrived. Asterisk act with the conviction that your mind has the power to transform your reality. Take a deep breath. What you've just heard is not just a message. It's an activation, an invitation to awaken the dormant power within you, to reprogram your mind, to release scarcity, to choose your desire, and to walk in faith. Because your life changes when you change your mental code. Share this message with someone else who's ready. And if this episode resonated with you, give it a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and join me on this journey of transformation. This is Rich Mind Code, where real success begins in your mind.